Hello everyone, Sinow here, your new home for everything Resident Evil Resistance, and if I'm being honest with you, I've been feeling kind of uninspired lately. You know that classic movie trope of the mad scientist up in their tower, and there's like the crack of lightning outside, and then it like pans to them in front of their experiments, and then they're like, no, it's not good enough, and they just kind of throw everything off the table, and all the beakers smash on the floor, and the paper flies everywhere. Well, long story short, that's kind of how I've been feeling lately, if I'm being honest with you. I've been trying to make some new builds and nothing I've been coming up with has really been working. It just hasn't felt like it's worth posting, and I got sick as well. Those of you who have watched my streams, my concentration has been really short and I'm not playing as well as a result of it, and I was just feeling kind of down. But I'm feeling like I'm maybe over like the worst of it now, and I haven't posted for a while, but I hope to try and get back into it. So fingers crossed. I have come up with a new Daniel build in the meantime that I do want to post up. I feel like most of this channel is like Daniel, Alex, and Nikolai builds. I do like Annette. Spencer maybe not as much. I do like Annette, but what can I say? Daniel, Alex, and Nikolai, I just think they're neat. I just like playing them. So here's a new Daniel build for you all. Let's quickly go over the skill, equipment, and deck. We're using Brutality for Tyrant. We're using Rend for more grab damage for Bloodlust. Puppeteer for Endurance, so that you don't cry in front of all your friends when you try and play Daniel, because that's embarrassing and we don't want that. We are using Dealer Regen. Dealer's had a little bit of a buff to the speed that she stands up. She's a little bit quicker than she was before. And with this build, she's actually a really good candidate for zombie to control. She can usually get off at least a couple of swipes before the survivors kill her, if not more, if a survivor is by themselves. Then Equilibrium mod, because it's also been buffed recently, it makes your energy regen very fast in Area 3. We have for equipment Viral Canister 3, Resilient Skin 3, Fortifying Virus 2, and Fresh Blood 3. So quite a tanky build overall, particularly if you control a zombie. And we're also trying to do a lot of poison damage so that we get a lot of value out of zombies. Even if they don't do a lot of raw output, we can poison survivors and get like a lot of time efficiency that way. Then for the deck itself, we're using Tough Zombie Infectious, Normal Zombie, Enhancer Energy Leech, Efficiency Mod Creatures, Energy Booster Creatures, Crawling Zombie, Tough Zombie, Ear Cannon, Zombie Infectious, and Lockdown Trap. So we don't have anything to really help our energy gain in terms of like miniature reactor, and Equilibrium mod is only for Area 3. So to help us in Areas 1 and 2, we have Enhancer Energy Leech, which just keeps our economy going a little bit more. We also have Energy Booster Creatures, which at worst will just be 2 energy for 2 cost less on a creature, which is just like a free milling of the deck. But you can also, if you get lucky, use it for like a double tough zombie hand or something to really like make it quite effective in lowering costs for you. We have Air Cannon here, which is good for knocking survivors into zombie grabs or harassing them for some time. Or I find sometimes if a survivor's standing in a doorway and you want to lock the door, you can like use the Air Cannon to like kind of clear them away from it so you can lock it, or maybe knock them into a lockdown trap as well so that they're trapped inside. This is quite effective sometimes. And lockdown trap, you want to put it where you decide to fight with zombies or behind doors so that survivors have a hard time shooting the trap out without them being pushed into it, or just in general it distracts them long enough for you to hit them with the zombie, blah blah blah. And if you lock people inside rooms, that's very good for Daniel, because then you can start to set up chain bite combos, for instance, and things like that. So that's the build in a nutshell. It's not anything too crazy or radical, but it's been working quite well for me, and I find extra toughness on Daniel. You won't really see the benefits of extra toughness on Daniel until you go up against better teams. When you're up against decent teams, your zombies take a lot of damage very quickly because they tend to stay together and they're good at like focus fire. And that's why Resilient Skin and Fortifying Virus 2 are quite useful. On previous Daniel builds, they've kind of wrecked very like poor survivors or survivors who are maybe not as coordinated, but I find that the more tanky Daniel builds are better against better survivors, and also we have a lot of time efficiency with the Viral Canister 3. So that is what I'm going for, and I've had some success with this build, and hopefully you will too if you decide to try it for yourself. Let's take a look at it in action. Wow, these people ready it up very quickly. They are feisty. Okay, Tyrone is a pain for me. Jill is also very annoying because the rocket launcher can like really scupper some plans. when things are like, when you get a room set up and then she just blows it all up and gets tons of time back. It's frustrating.
Slaughter, poverty, and riches.
Don't like it. Not a fan.
But today,
let's see what I can do.
Something new. There is always a higher.
I'm trying not to. I'm trying to like not stack up too much behind doors all the time. I feel like I play like I'm playing Alex a lot, even when I'm not playing as Alex, and it's a bad habit, and I need to stop. Okay, if they're gonna come in here.
Sometimes it's easier just
here we
to
go.
do things
He's gonna
yourself.
kick me. Yep.
You understand me.
Let's hope the other infectious zombie does something to him though. See how she didn't manage to kill me there though?
Do you think I would tell you?
The other two are fighting away. Delay them. Okay, nice. I need to do something for this loop.
Efficient way of ending your life. But orders are orders.
I can get him to back off a bit so I get more time. Okay, fine.
Hey, let's fill.
They're doing the thing where they're splitting 2 and 2, which is quite difficult to defend as a mastermind, honestly, in my opinion. Lockdown traps can help with that.
He feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor.
He's coughing already though, which is nice for me.
Go find a place to use it.
Okay, I'll be able to get this grab off at least. This has been a very weak area for me though. Overall, I would say.
Oui, that could be a key.
So this is more for January than it is for Tyrone, honestly. Oh, he's not leaving though. Okay, I'll grab him.
You understand.
If only he would go down there. Oh, I should have bounced out the zombie there for the combo. Never mind, they did it for me though. Neobards, thank you, you're the best.
You can find another route or
That was
try to pick
stupid.
a lock. I do not mind.
Okay, she's just gonna take out that trap. Easy.
There is more fun ahead, and possibly death.
I didn't do very well there. I maybe should have harassed Valerie and Jill because Valerie and Jill don't have the kick. Maybe should have went for them instead. I was kind of like playing. I didn't really get a lot of energy leech either. I think I misplayed it, but it's okay. Like I can still come back here, of course.
Let us see how much further you can go.
I just gotta play smart. In it. Right. Great. I love it when you try and fire an energy leech between 2 zombies and it just like hits neither of them. Ooh, I'm playing great today. I'm on fire.
This is the deadening. Dun dun.
Oh, and lots of infectious zombies. I want to try and maybe control this one because it has the most time to not just get owned from afar.
He feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor.
Okay, shotgun, that's frustrating, but I kind of expected that. See if she'll chase me here. Nice. Let's see if I can get a combo off.
Okay,
Not really, but
let us get serious.
disrupt him a bit. I went to the wrong camera, whoops.
This really is not
Oh, Tyrone's having a bad time though. Get the grab off on you. See how I'm not dying very quickly because of all my defensive equipment? That's very helpful for me. This is a good claw opportunity. Cough, cough, cough. I don't want him to kick me. So I'm just gonna go for the grab. Yeah, they're just taking so long to kill me and then they get all infected and stuff. It's very good for me.
He feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor.
And then go for the claws again. This Tyrone and me have been in like a weird like blood feud for the entire game. He's down actually. Very nice.
Almost too easy for you. I will make this harder if you like it.
Oh, she just went for a normal grab there. Let's drop the Tyrant in this room because they're struggling a bit.
Yes.
Like I said, she used the grenade launcher, the rocket launcher, pardon me, there to do a lot of damage. I can't really prevent that too much.
I have a first aid kit for your boom.
Managed to use the rampart just in time there after he threw his grenade. Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
I'll
just punch him.
Thank you so much.
Oh, if only I managed to grab Mr. X, you're so slow. Oh well. Kinda got clowned there by Tyrone. They're coughing though. See how much time they're losing? She's trying to play me here, but she just got played. Try again, Valerie. Yeah, I knew he was just gonna try and pick her up. Boom! And then... Oh, no! I was so close. Oh, I was so close to playing that, like, perfectly there. Oh, if only I had enough time to use energy leech, I could have really done with that.
Things yourself. You understand.
Oh, that zombie's getting a little bit vertical there. Alright, the cavalry's here already.
For the ones you love,
She won't have rocket launcher at least, so this room might actually stand a chance of doing something to them.
This really
Lockdown
is
trap
not a
coming
very
in.
efficient way of ending your life. But others are others.
Nice. Gonna knock her back. Into the zombie, I hope. Oh, that's a shame, but I can still claw her. Yeah, I think I will be able to win this. See if I can get maybe a regen dealer off here. There we go, that's the time I need. 5, 10, 15, yeah. And she just got grabbed as well by the crawler. That's a GG, baby. They fought well. They did their best.
Control everything here.
But it's giving me the space as Daniel to actually do grabs and things like that. Even though it doesn't do as much damage as before, the Ren still makes it like viable, and I just kind of mix it in with claws more. And the poison as well means that my zombies are a little bit more cost effective, I would say, overall. So I'm pretty happy with the way that this current build is working out for me. I don't feel like my zombies are just blowing up in 2 seconds, and with the way that grenades have been like kind of tempered for Valerie in particular, you could still kind of get annoyed by grenades, don't get me wrong, but it's not as ridiculous as before where it was just flashbang, 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 you had no chance. So I quite enjoy playing this playstyle for Daniel, and I hope that you guys will enjoy playing it too. Thank you very much for watching after my little hiatus there. I wish you all the best of luck in your games, and take care. This has been Sinow. Goodbye.